Hello, beautiful people. It is tea and tarot time again. So grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever you want to do. Put me on pause, put the kettle on, get yourself comfy. We are here looking at the collective weekly reading for the 27th of March for the next week for everybody. All right, so let's have a little look what's going on. Let's bring the camera down. I've been drawn to use the Rider-Waite deck today, the traditional tarot. So let's have a little look, see what we have got. All right, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, they're saying leave it as it is. Okay, Five of Cups in reverse with the Four of Swords. We've got the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. Okay, oh, they're saying another row. Oh, why didn't you tell me that at the beginning then, eh? And then I'd have known to make some more space. Me and my team, we have a little chat along the way. Okay. Oh, nice. We've got the Six of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. I like this for you. I like this for you a lot. Okay. So, first of all, I put a video up on Thursday the 26th about the spiritual reset. We are in a different energy, but it's taking a little while to build up so that we can break open that stuck energy, that stagnant energy, that exhausted energy where it's been hard work. So I'm going to link that at the end. So check that out. Okay. Right. Now, I love this. I don't normally read reversals unless my spiritual team say leave it as it is, which is what they did when this came out. And I'm like, right, okay then. So the energy, the emphasis is on this old energy moving out and this new energy moving in. It's a gradual process. I know we want it all like yesterday, never mind tomorrow, but this is a gradual energy shift over the next really 3 or 4 months, but it's building every day. It's getting easier. It might not feel like it straight away, but give yourself another few weeks and you'll look back and go, yeah, it really did start to feel a little bit lighter as we move towards the end of March and into April, which is the period of this reading. Now, in the middle of this, well, a little bit further along the middle, on the 1st of April, we've got a big full moon, which also helps bring out the last of the meh stuff, all right? So we're going to let it go. But it is a gradual process, all right? So now we've got some different messages coming in here, all right? We've got an emphasis on love going on at the moment. I don't do love readings. You know me. It doesn't kind of fit for my beautiful watchers generally, all right? But if love is strong and it's showing up in the cards, we will of course discuss it. And it has been showing up for a few different signs in the readings I've done for each. I've done all your 12 readings. They're all out, okay, for the next few weeks. Now, love has shown up for several of you, all right? I'll link that at the end as well, all right? Actually, I'll see if I can put it on a playlist and put it in the description for you so that you can check your sign out. But the collective energy, I really love the collective energy because it's not a kind of take things personally, like what's going on for me, why are they doing this to me or whatever. It's the energy that we're all able to tap into in some way, shape or form, all right? Now, what I love about this is the Tower. Now, lots of you don't like the Tower. Lots of you start to panic about the Tower. Now, when your life is trundling along beautifully, we generally don't want to see the Tower, which is about sweeping sudden change. It's like, no, I'm good. Leave things alone. Now, let me know in the comments, but I read all of your comments, but generally for most people, including myself, the last 2 or 3 months have been quite heavy with an energy shift. And so we actually want to see the Tower. We want to see the shift. Yes, we want to see the end of stuck energy. We want to see the end of that devil energy, of any deceit, deception, lies, any of the nasty stuff, any of the sadness, any of the heavy, depressive, frankly can't be asked to get out of bed energy. That is what's moving out. Good stuff. Wheel of Fortune right in the middle. We're going to go into these cards individually properly in a minute, but I'm just giving you a little overview, all right? Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycles, things shifting, decisions being made. So if you've been a little bit stuck in terms of, I know I've got to do something about this, but I just don't know what to do, so I'll do nothing. Whether it's a job or a relationship or a health situation or anything that you feel is completely out of your control and that you have no power, and that's always a dodgy place to come from. I can't do anything about it, because that will create your reality. We need to shift that into, I absolutely can do something about this, and I'm doing something about this. So things are shifting, things are moving, happy days. Right, they want me to get you an affirmation, and surprisingly, because I don't use these very often, we're going to have a love affirmation. These are the love and connections. It's not necessarily romantic love, it might be family, might be friendships, but it's connections, all right? Love and connections. From hoping to having love and connections. What do we have for the collective, please? What's the key affirmation? All right. I listen to myself. I listen to my inner voice, inner needs, desires, and wants. Right, basically, you're going to stop ignoring yourself, because you're ever so good at doing that. All right, yeah, it's like, yes, I can feel this feeling, but I haven't quite figured out what it is. I haven't quite figured out what to do about it, so I'll just park it. All right, so this week, especially with that full moon, now it's on the 1st, which is Wednesday, but, well, depending where you are in the world, it might be Thursday for you, it might be Tuesday, but we always feel the energy building for the full moon. I do anyway, and energetically it is there about 3 days before, the day of, and about 3 days after. So this energy kind of peaks, comes up peaking. As it's coming up, I want you to use that energy to dive into listening to yourself. Listen to your inner voice, your inner needs, your desires, and your wants, all right? Desires and wants, they want to just focus on that for a minute. You're very good at listening to what everybody else needs, what everybody else wants, what everybody else's desires are, people and connections around you, right? Always looking to meet everybody else's needs. What about yours? Yeah. Let's stop forgetting about you. Let's put you from the back of the queue to the front of the queue, please. Okay? All right, let's have another one then. Let's have another love and connection. So we're having 2. Now, see, they're getting chatty now, aren't they? All right. I am building a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life for myself. Right, so we're coming out of the hermit, isolation, leave me alone, I'm in my cave, I don't want to go out, I don't want to see anybody. We're coming away from that, and we're moving into, I am building a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life. Connected life, that's the thing. Connections, friendships, neighbours, getting on with your colleagues at work, you know, whatever that connection is. You might be joining something new, like a gym, making friends there, or some kind of, they're showing me a bridge club, a chess club, a dance club, you know, anything. You're building a more enriching, fulfilling, connecting life. Right, super. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, come on then. I release all self-critical thought. I shower myself with love and praise. This is a self-love card, obviously, all right? Self-love. We are really good at beating ourselves up. We are so good at it. You know, we've got PhD in it, all right? We're really good at this self-critical, I should have done, could have done, would have done, oh, why didn't I do this? We're always telling ourselves off. So we're going to release that. We're going to use this full moon to release all self-critical thought. Don't wait till Wednesday. Start now. Right? Shower yourself with love and praise, because as that beautiful energy and connection comes up within you, do you know what? You start to glow up, you start to lighten, you start to lift, you start to feel awesome. And that brings more of it back to you because you're in the energy. Okay? Righto. Now, let's look at this then in detail. Center of your reading, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is timing, karma, the wheel turning in your favor. It's fortunate, clues in the title there, all right? It's good stuff. So we are moving into this new energy, which I explained in depth on Thursday's, what am I trying to say? Video. Thank you. My mind just suddenly kind of emptied there. All right. So make sure you check that out. All right. We're moving into this new energy, which is beautiful. So we're starting with the Knight of Pentacles. Now, what I told you about this new energy, it is a gradual build up. The old energy gradually moving out, the new energy gradually moving in. This is the higher and higher vibration. So it is happening. It's happening so gradually that you may not notice it on a day-to-day level, but on a few weeks level, you'll start to feel it. And another few weeks, oh yeah, I can definitely feel things are lighter and better and easier. So as we move into April and May and June, things are getting lighter and lighter, and the flow feels smoother. At the moment, it feels a little bit like pulling teeth. It feels hard work. So I want you to just don't rush it, don't push it, just let it stop, start, push, pull me, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's going to be a little bit like that, but there will be gradual progress, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, steady energy towards something very stable and secure. So this can be money, this can be career, it doesn't have to be. The pentacles aren't just money, they're about what's grounded, solid, stable, lasting. Now, knights are action, so we're taking action, but we're not expecting everything tomorrow. We're working on something to build something for the future. We might get a job tomorrow, but we're building towards the stability of that. It takes time to settle into a new job. It's that kind of thing. Or relationship, or a home. Doesn't mean you don't move in. You get on with it. You're taking the action. But it takes several weeks, several months, sometimes several years to really build that home. Yes, that's the Knight of Pentacles energy. So we're moving towards something much better now. Now, because it's rooted down with the Tower, this is telling me that any of you, and there's a lot of you I know, who've been feeling very stuck and very kind of waiting for things to actually change. You might have been trying really hard, but nothing was hitting. Now it's going to start hitting. It's rooted down with the 6 of Wands, success. All right, this is the success and recognition card. This is, I've got something to celebrate. I'm sitting high up on my horse, feeling like, oh, go me. Brilliant. What are we saying here about showering yourself with love and praise? And other people will too. So you may here have got yourself a new job and you're feeling really chuffed with yourself. Do you say chuffed where you are? Pleased with yourself, it means, okay? We say it a lot in Wales. I'm Welsh, okay? We say it a lot. Chuffed. I'm so chuffed with myself. Be pleased with yourself. Praise yourself. This is something you've achieved. And I want to just stay with this achievement for a minute as well, all right? Because this doesn't have to be about I've got a new job or I've done, I just signed the most amazing contract. It can be that, absolutely, but it doesn't have to be. This can be simply that you have achieved the moving through what has been quite difficult energy. It's been a clearing, a releasing. It's been exhausting. It's been draining. How many of you, let me know in the comments below, have been ill, sick, exhausted, stuck, and just struggling over the last couple of months, right? And thinking, what is going on? Let me know, because I read your comments and lots of you have said, yeah, either my partner's sick or I'm sick or, things have just been heavy. That's shifting now. So I want you to recognize the achievement of I got through that, out the other side, and pat myself on the back and go me, right? Now, there was also quite an heavy energy of almost depression. Now, I'm not talking about clinical depression here. I'm talking about just feeling a bit meh every day, particularly for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, and particularly for those of us, I don't know about the rest of Europe, but the UK had the wettest winter on record. And when you wake up every single day and it's grey and miserable and raining and windy and horrible, and it's 54 days we had where I live of rain every single day. It was depressing, man. It really was. It's like, geez, can somebody turn the sun back on, please? It's hard to feel positive and uplifted when there is something really intense and heavy all the time, whether that's at work, whether that's home, whether it's the weather, whether it's your energy. But we all know that when the sun comes out and it gets warm, we feel more energized, we feel lighter and brighter, and the whole world looks a little bit better. And so we are coming out of this. This Five of Cups is about sadness, regret, feeling, the Three Cups are spilled, like nothing works out for me. This is the energy. I am Miss Positivity, but even I have had days where I'm just like, oh God, I just can't be bothered. And I've had to do a lot of clearing and positivity and gratitude. I've had to do work to just get myself in a good mood. And rather than just normally I am in a good mood. Do you know what I mean? So lots of you have been in the same space. Well, this Five of Cups reversed is saying that's done. Yes, it's done. It's finished. It's over. You've done that. We can move on. We're moving into this new space now. Well, hallelujah. Yes. All right. Rooted down with the Lovers, which is love, decisions, heart over head. Heart first, head second, okay, which is what we've got over here. I listen to myself, I listen to my inner voice, and I make decisions from that place. So we have some decisions here. We're ready to move forward. We are ready, willing, able, chomping at the bit, most of us, ready to move forward. And some things are going to hit quickly and suddenly, and whoosh, off we go. But it's not going to be all areas are going to kind of fix themselves overnight. But there will be some significant shifts here, because this middle row is all major arcana cards. And major arcana cards are talking about significant shifts in your world and life. So this next week, it's like the brakes are off, the sky is opening up, the energy is opening up, and we can finally start to move towards what we truly want. But first of all, we need to know what we want. Yes, so I listen to my inner voice, inner needs, inner desires, inner wants, and I know what I want. All right, we're going to get clear on that, and then we're going to make decisions. So once we make those decisions, that's it. I'm getting a new job. That's it. I'm ready to step into love, and I'm going to meet somebody and I'm going to join things. Or that's it. I'm getting divorced. I'm moving out. Whatever that big decision is for you, you're going to make it, and then you're going to sit on it. That isn't something I would normally say. Yeah, I'd normally say you've made the decision, now get on with it. But it's like, no, I made the decision and now I'm going to plan. I'm going to plan. That's Seven of Swords next to the Lovers. This is decisions. I acknowledge me because I'm bloody marvellous, right? This is you I'm talking to. I'm marvellous too, but I want you to see you're marvellous, all right? This is self-love and positivity, making the decision, and I'm going to come up with a plan, because we've got the Four of Swords above it with the Devil. Right, so let's have a little look at this row. The Devil with the Seven of Swords combined will tell me that there is some toxicity, there's some lies, some deceit, there's some control, and you're ready to step away from it, to step back from it. Four of Swords is retreat, rest, meditation, contemplation, listening to yourself, working out what you want so that you can build a more fulfilling, enriching, connected life. So you've made that decision, then you're going to sit with it. And you're going to feel it, and you're going to say, so what does that look like? What does that feel like for me? What and who is around me where I feel disempowered, or what or who is holding me back? Because I'm now coming up with a plan. I'm coming up with a strategy so that I can move forward. And the devil can go and do one, frankly. So the devil is addictions, restrictions, control. This can be people, all right? You know, I'm not allowed to do this, and my partner wouldn't like it. It's like, what? Are they your parent? Are you 5 years old? No, I don't think so. You're a grown-up, you're an adult, and you have your own mind and your own heart and your own world and your own life. And only somebody can control you if you allow it, all right? And as soon as you go, I don't bloody think so, pal, that's it, right? We shift that energy. So this could be a person. It could be a job where you feel trapped in a job that you absolutely hate. So we're going to say, right, I'm taking a step back. Any part of me that says I can't get another job, it's impossible, there isn't anything else, that's that devil energy in your head, in your ear, going, nah, 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 nah. And you just say, I don't think so, pal. I'm going to come into myself. This Four of Swords is a meditation, sleep, rest, retreat. You know, go and stay with a friend for a couple of days, get a different perspective, go for a walk, go for a drive, do what you need to do to step away from it so that you can come up with a plan to shift this. And this energy is absolutely supporting that shift. This is a wonderful time, particularly when we look at these three together and then we add in the full moon that we've got this week. This is a wonderful time to finally break the binds that hold you. Breaking the binds that hold you. Okay, that's what's going on. Alrighty, let's finish off with some angel cards, and I think we'll have some unicorn cards, all right? So these are the Oracle of the Angels, right? And we have got truth flying out. We are stepping into our truth. Number 13 is a 4. 4s are about your foundations, your stability, your security, your health, your well-being, your money, all the rest of it. It is time to really be truthful with yourself. And we're going to use the Wheel of Fortune, which is that karmic cycle shift, along with the full moon, which is bringing everything up to the surface, to no more hiding from the truth. No more convincing me this is all right when it's not all right. No more believing that I'm stuck. I was stuck because the energy just wasn't supporting it, or it wasn't the right time, and now it is. So what is my truth? And it needs to come from the heart. Absolutely from the heart. What does the heart say? That's the Lovers, you see. The Lovers is about decisions, this or that. Option 1, option 2. And usually those options, my head says this, but my heart says that. Follow the heart. Let's get into our truth, okay? Right, let's have one of these. This is the magic of the unicorns. Very high vibrational cards. Beautiful energy. Thank you. And we have 2. Let's see what we've got. Oh, number 1. Your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. That's beautiful. I picked up some love in energy, and what we've got on the table is self-love and self-recognition. And the unicorns are saying bathe in pure love, right? So your personal unicorn, similar but not similar really to, you know, we've all got a guardian angel. We have a personal angel, a guardian angel. Now this is a personal unicorn, so tap into it, okay? And we also have number 10. That is another one. Remember, in that one is you, the leader, the self. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. Right. accept who you truly are. They want to talk about this for a little minute, so stay with me. Okay, we've got the truth, we've got this contemplation, we've got this listen to myself, and now we've got accept who you truly are. Are you living a life, or in any way, that is what is expected of you? What other people tell you is sensible, what other people tell you you should be doing, but in your heart it feels completely wrong. It's not what you want to do. Let's say you're an accountant, nothing wrong with accountants, but I want to use this as an example, and you went through all of those qualifications to become, a numbers person, but in your heart you want to be a painter. In your heart, you want to be creative. It's a completely different energy. One uses one side of the brain, the other uses the other side of the brain. One connects with your intellect and your intelligence, the other connects with your creativity. They are poles apart, okay? So it's asking yourself, who am I truly? Who am I truly? Am I living the life that really aligns with my heart, with myself? Because all of this energy that's been moving out over the last few months, well, over the last about 18 months really, but it's building, and the new energy's moving in more and more and more. But all of that energy that's been moving out is releasing and revealing who you truly are. And when then we're in the wrong world of life, it becomes more and more uncomfortable, and we start to feel like completely confused. But if we can come into our truth and say, well, hang on, if I was landing on planet Earth right now today, would I be living this life? Would I choose this life? And if the answer is hell no, then let's do something about it. Let's do something about it. So, big truth, big self-love, big shifts forward, and a plan. That's what's going on over the coming week. All right, my beautiful people, that is what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for joining me. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free, And even if you have, click that little bell notification so you don't miss a thing. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some timeless messages over the next few days, actually. I just feel drawn to just keep putting different messages out there. And find it when you find it and when it resonates for you. Okay? I'll see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.